Chief Theodore ORJI, commander of the Order of the Niger, the immediate past executive governor of Abia State, who was in the highest apex of political governance of Abia State for 2 consecutive terms of 8 years, from 2007 to 2015, will be remembered as the architect of modern Abia State, among other things. Chief Theodore ORJI, who was born in 1950 in Umuahia, Ibeku, Abia State, created some sort of political history when, after winning the gubernatorial primaries of the Progressive People's Alliance (PPA) to contest the governorship election of Abia State in 2007, he resoundingly defeated his closest rival by over 200,000 votes to emerge governor of Abia State. Wait for it, while he was still in detention. Chief Theodore ORJI Ochendo Global was sworn in on Tuesday, 29, 2007, as the third executive governor of Abia State. He was re-elected as governor of Abia State on the 27th of April 2011. Before his foray into politics, Chief Theodore ORJI, who obtained a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English from the University of Ibadan in 1977, was a career civil servant. He has been close to the home front in Abia State, where he spent most of his early life. Tracking Chief Theodore ORJI's life journey and career back to his National Youth Service Corps program reveals that he was deployed to Sokoto State, where he served as a teacher at Government Secondary School Shinkafi in Isa local government area. Chief Theodore ORJI's working career started at the old Imo State Civil Service in 1979, where he was an administrative officer. He served in various capacities in the Cabinet Office, Ministry of Land and Survey, Ministry of Agriculture, and Imo State Government House. When Abia State was created in 1991, Chief Theodore ORJI returned to Umuahia and served in Government House at the Bureau of Budget and Planning and Ministry of Agriculture. He was seconded to the National Electoral Commission of Nigeria, as it was then known, now INEC, as Abia State Administrative Secretary. He was later redeployed to Enugu State in 1997, where he supervised the elections that ushered in the democratic government in Enugu State in 1999. Chief Theodore ORJI returned to Abia State as Principal Secretary, Government House Umuahia, and later Chief of Staff to the Executive Governor, Dr. ORJI. This was where he was motivated to throw his hat in the ring of Nigeria's politics as one of the key players for the governorship seat of Abia State. A close study of the odyssey of Chief Theodore ORJI since he graduated from university in 1977 will reveal that he had been very close to his people in Abia State, especially the grassroots population, with whom he struck a very good relationship, and this came in very handy for him when it mattered most. That was when he was canvassing for votes, incidentally, to hearken to their call to have a crack at the governance of Abia State. There couldn't have been a better testament of the solid confidence in Chief ORJI's leadership qualities than his being voted for 2 consecutive terms of 8 years, or back-to-back, as they call it in the more popular parlance, as the governor of Abia State. Former Governor Theodore ORJI of Abia State acquitted himself creditably as he engineered massive infrastructural development in Abia State with the development of new roads, provision of amenities that have improved the lives of Abia State people. Above all, the health of Abians was paramount under the administration of Governor Theodore ORJI. He also used his connections and closeness to leaders in the private sector in different parts of Nigeria to set in motion an industrialization project for Abia State. Today, many businesses have sprung up in Abia State. The revenue base of the state has received a big boost, and the youths are being employed, while some of them just choose to be employers of labor themselves. In all of this, Chief Theodore ORJI has received the conjugal support of his very amiable wife, Chief Mrs. Mercy Udochi ORJI, and his family members. Chief Theodore ORJI used his second term in office between the year 2011 to 2015 to consolidate on all the gains recorded during the first term in office. In order that Abians will continue to benefit from his wisdom and foresight of this worthy and illustrious son of Abia State, He was encouraged through a unanimous verdict of his people in Abia Central Senatorial District to contest the 2015 elections into the Senate. This is so that the interests of Abians, especially from his constituency, will be properly protected and projected. Chief Theodore ORJI contested the election to fulfill all righteousness, which he won resoundingly. Chief Theodore ORJI's good works as governor of Abia State for 8 years spoke loudly for him when it mattered most. Perhaps one quality that even those who are not sympathetic to Chief Theodore ORJI's cause will readily agree with is that his word is usually his bond, and he's a person who believes that there should be fairness, equity, and justice in whatever we do. Chief Theodore ORJI will be respected and celebrated for life by Ngwa people for redeeming the pledge he made to them to correct the imbalance that has gone on for years in Abia State, which seems to have excluded the Ngwa people from contesting from the #1 position of Abia State since its creation. Chief Theodore ORJI made good his promise by supporting Dr. Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu to be elected as the governor of Abia State. He defied all odds and supported him to the hilt until he won the election and was sworn in as Abia State governor, the 4th democratically elected one for that matter. Former Governor Theodore ORJI, CON, joined other newly elected senators from different parts of the country at the inauguration of the 8th National Assembly. This was on Tuesday, 9th of June 2015. He was supported by his wife, Chief Mrs. Mercy Udochi ORJI, his former governor colleagues, friends, and indeed the people of Abia State to witness the historic event. He and his other colleagues took the oath of office and allegiance, which was administered on them by the Clerk of the National Assembly, Alhaji Salisu Abubakar Mekaswa. Chief Theodore ORJI was heartily welcomed with a warm handshake to the Senate by the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, who was a colleague of his as a governor at some point in his career. Chief Theodore ORJI, his wife, Chief Mrs. Mercy Udochi ORJI, their children, family members, and prominent sons and daughters of Abia State, including Governor Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu, Abia State Governor, were at the This Day Dome in the Central Business District of Abuja, where they were hosted to a grand reception by Ngwa people, Abuja branch. They were joined by Ngwa people from Abia and other parts of The reception was mainly to thank former Governor Theodore ORJI for keeping faith with his promises to support their son, Governor Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu, and wish him well in his endeavor as a senator. It's indeed a sad commentary in the political trajectory of Abia State people that Ngwa people, with a population of close to 2 million, the largest ethnic group not only in Abia or southeast of Nigeria, but indeed one of the largest ethnic groups in Nigeria, have not been able to produce a governor in the history of Abia State since its creation. Ngwa people, men and women who turned out in their best traditional attires in which they looked very colorful, showed their gratitude and love towards Chief Theodore ORJI Ochendo Global for emancipating them from the years of the yoke of political exclusion, from producing an Ngwa man or a woman to occupy the #1 spot in Abia State. The reception, which also had in attendance the immediate past Minister of State Defense, Colonel Akobundu, retired, Chief Onyema Ugochukwu, Chief Wachukwu, one-time Director General, Directorate of Employment. Chief Theodore ORJI, who was the man of the moment, was showered with a lot of encomiums, accolades, and eulogies. This is for his meritorious service to Abia State, which has now culminated into his being sworn in as a senator representing Abia Central. They all wished him well. Chief Theodore ORJI's successor, Governor Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu, who is from Obingwa local government area of Abia State, is another homegrown boy like his mentor and leader. He graduated with a BSc second-class upper division degree in clinical biochemistry and an MSc degree in biochemical toxicology from the University of Maiduguri in Borno State at the age of 30. He also has a doctorate degree in biochemical pharmacology from the University of Calabar in Cross River State. Governor Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu has always stated that his mission is to elevate the quality of life of Abians, while his vision is to make Abia State the premier destination in Nigeria, West and Central Africa for investors, shoppers, workers, and tourists. He also thanked former Governor THEODORE of Abia State for his great effort in taking Abia State to the next level.
All of us seem to know one good thing or the other about His Excellency, the immediate past Governor of Abia State and Senator in the Central Abia Central. Therefore, it will amount to preaching to the back for me to tell you something about the man you know so much about. But for the benefit of those who are not from Abia State, or Abians that are resident in Abuja, I want to prophesy that Abia State has brought a shining light to the political firmament of Abuja through the National Assembly. In Abia of today, we believe that action should speak our words for us. And his actions in the Senate will tell you the quality and caliber of person that Abia has sent to you.
Governor Victor Okezie-Ikpeazu thanked Senator THEODORE for giving him the platform to put all his plans for Abia State in motion. His plan is to improve on whatever he met on ground. In his own remarks, Senator THEODORE ORJI, commander of the Order of the Niger, thanked Ngwa people in Abuja, Abia, in the diaspora, and especially Abians in general, for the opportunity given him to serve the people of the state for a total of 8 years. He promised that he will continue to be a worthy ambassador of Abia State. As a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Abia State will be on his mind always.
I thank all of you who voted all of us to different positions, those who voted for Okezie to power as governor of the state, and those of you also who voted me to be the senator representing Abia Central Senatorial District. And those also who voted your other brothers who are occupying different positions for today. We are very grateful. But one thing I will ask of you, Abia, is to extend the same cooperation or even more to the incumbent governor.
He thanked his wife and family for the support which helped him to successfully navigate 8 years of governance in Abia State.